Now I brought the old Ford down here, getting started on it a little bit. Tore the dash out of it, and I do not have brake lights. Everything else seems to work. I got the new ignition in here. The old 390 just busts right off. Doesn't even bat an eye. It's a pretty good old motor. Tight too. Shuts right down. There's this thing's got air conditioning in it, aftermarket. I'm going to try to reuse that, just leave it as is. I'm going to just unwire this under the hood and under the frame and disconnect whatever, the least amount of stuff that I need to disconnect, and just set this cab right on the frame. This column is gone, or is going to be gone. I've got a friend of mine that's traded me out this transmission that's in here, 2-wheel drive, automatic, and it's going to bolt up to his pickup. After his accident, he cannot drive a stick shift all that well, so he's going to go to an automatic, and he swapped me out for a 4-wheel drive, and it's going to go out here in the Bronco along with this motor that's in here. I'm going to drop the whole setup into that Bronco, and should be just motor mounts and wired up and fired up. Now, it's going out here to the Dodge. A little naked now. Receiver seems to be pretty solid and sound, so we're going to leave that alone. I got to clean all that junk off. Somebody, I don't know how the heck they did it, but they did it. A solid piece of steel around that dude, and then they filled it in. And I got to grind all that off and make it look good. I'm going to change out. I'll show you some cancer if we can get in there and see it. See that cancer down in there and right there, and all the way through it, just eating up all the years around this salt water. I'm gonna spend quite a few hours cleaning this frame and getting it prepped for paint. Other than that, you can see some other fun stuff here. Cut the head of the bolts off right there. Got 2 of them, there and there, 1 there. Cut the heads off, and they're so rusted up in there, I couldn't drive them out. The other 4 popped right out, no worries, no issues. Let's see, there's a little more cancer on that cross member right there at the end of the muffler, what's left of it. Going to take a look at that. I might have to fab up a different bracket for that. I don't know yet. I'm going to wait and see what she looks like as I get to cleaning on it and get it prepped for paint. This old girl, she not much left. I got all the necessity wires found for the turn signal, the horn, all this fun stuff. This mob of mess, not all of it's going to be used. I can't use the cruise control. Don't even really want it. I'm going to use the stock Ford wipers, and the switch for the washer fluid and the brights and stuff, all that's on the floor. So we're just going to try and leave the Ford as stock as possible. But this column is the one that's going to go in there because it's got the old tilt in it, and I like the tilt. It all works. Won't need the hazards. Don't need any of that stuff. Bare necessities coming out of here. Other than that, it's going to go to the trash. Got to digging around. That was behind some duct tape. More duct tape. Just a good old redneck fix it all, I guess. The seat is actually out of a Chevy, I guess. Got a bunch of junk back here I gotta find. What's this? Diesel injector cleaner and anti-gel. Well, we might need that. I don't know. So anyway, other than that, just making headway, little at a time. Hopefully I can get this cab off of it this weekend and get the tranny dropped out of it and start getting prepped for that to clean up. We're going to clean the motor, re-gasket it, and see about fixing this killer dowel pin. And this right here, this piece right here, these things are notorious, I guess, for breaking. On the inside there's a small pin that breaks and then the truck will wander. We're going to see if we can't come up with something a little bit different and see what happens. I don't know, it's one of those fabrication things that you got to do. So anyway, I'm going to grab the keys. We're going to go for a ride.